Hey y'all, and welcome back to Keeping It a Buck. My name is Angel.
Big J-Lo, the co-host.
And we have our lovely guest.
Right, Michelle.
And we're here to keep it all the way a buck with you.
All the way a buck.
All the way a buck.
Period.
Period, Pooh.
It's Friday, they can't stand it, but we made it to the top just like we planned it. And they wanna see me fall, but I'm just headed. Made it through the hard times, they would understand it. How we did, right up on the beat, keep it so discreet. I wanna talk about it, just be about it. Y'all got some just right around us, it ain't no sense like that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get into our first question because it's a lovely interview today. Where are you from?
Man, I'm just gonna say I'm from Humble, okay?
So,
Because I say I'm from Houston, I ain't got time to be arguing with nobody about where I'm from. But I went to Nimitz and that's Houston, so technically, yeah,
Get it right, get it right.
you know.
I can fuck with it. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? I can fuck with it.
So you lived in Umblewood, went to Nimitz?
Yeah, see, Nimitz is Houston, and Nimitz is really just out of there. But Nimitz is, like, you know, like this can be where you stay, that's like 7-7, blah, 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 Humble, and then you go 2 feet and it's Houston.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. But I was at school 8 hours a day, and that's my whole day, so I'm from Houston.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. And your stage name is your real name? Your stage name? Your real name?
No.
What's your stage name?
My middle name is Riah, so I got the Riah for my middle name, and then my mom's middle name is Michelle, so I had to say like the Riah Michelle, and that's how I kind of got Riah Michelle.
Okay. You been into music though?
Yeah, I mean I've been singing since I was little. I've done like singing competitions, like modeling, like all the way up into this age. But like I'm saying, when I really got serious with music was probably about like 2023. Honestly, about like 4 years ago. I really took it serious.
So like 2019.
Yeah. When I really.
Your earliest music, your memory from music, like earliest thing the first thing that you did, like a talent show.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do because at Denver Mall they had like this
Did you
little.
win a talent show?
I did win. Wait, so they had this little thing at Denver Mall. It was like this little talent scout.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had to prepare for like 4 weeks, and like if you won, you got like a free like modeling like ad campaign, but you had to do like a little like talent skit. And I never forget, I got the video. I did Neo So Suck and Live songs.
Mm-hmm.
I did the song. I performed it in like the middle of the mall. Anyways, y'all, I won. And then like 3 years later, I ended up like meeting Neo and like working with him. Y'all, it was like, yes, it was like such a bittersweet moment.
Can you tell us about that? Like working with Neo, how was that?
It was cool. Like it wasn't like a huge like project. It was like him, like he had like did a couple things to like help like push my music, like with his social media. I ended up meeting him this is when Seaside, like an old Seaside, they had like a 2-story and they had like a little top roof deck, and I was with my homegirl, they are like all of the influencers out here in Houston, and I had seen Neo like the whole night. I was like, you know what, I want to go like speak, and I was like, man, you know what, no, I'm not gonna do it. But then I went like ended up going to the bathroom, like I walked past him, and we ended up like having like a whole conversation.
So he was cool.
He was real cool. Like real. From what I experienced, he was like real humble, down to earth, and then he like he just helped me out like by like promoting my music and you know like giving me some pointers. So yeah.
Shout out Neo.
Yeah,
Shout out to Neo. That's Neo, the one that with the hat over the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, that's the dream.
That's both of them. Shit.
Oh,
Look, that's both of them. Probably at this point, they both be wearing the hat.
Yeah, the hat.
Yeah.
Neo, the bald head nigga.
Yeah.
Basically.
Shout out to Neo, though. I don't mean that long. I can't repeat it.
No,
Neo, So Sick of Love song.
Yeah. Well, he announced the song. Neo, so sick of love song.
I'm about to start playing right now.
Like, drop the beat, DJ.
Like, what made you sing that song? What made you pick that song?
Man, I don't know. Like, I cannot remember like why I picked Neo So Sick of Love songs, because it's like I was really too young. It was like you look at a young child, you like, bro, why are you singing that song?
I don't know nothing about that.
Like I changed your answering machine. Like, come on, I'll be for real, little girl. But I don't know. Like, I was really. I mean, we all love Neo back. I mean, I love Neo now. He cool, but we all was like. That's when Neo was like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure that's why I picked it. Like, I was just a huge fan. Like, and then vocally, it was just something like really cool, simple. I didn't have to worry about Beyonce note messing up, and everybody's like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
You perfect.
yeah, facts.
I'm glad you ain't seen no Whitney Houston.
Definitely not doing it. Not doing it.
We had a whole Whitney conversation last episode.
Yeah, not doing it.
So what got you into music?
It's not funny because I say the same answer every time. Depression. I feel like depression really got me into music because music has always been like my outlet. For a lot of people, like when I was really going through it and I didn't have no words to turn, I just started like bringing out like a notebook and like writing.
Right.
I would just start writing. So then it just became like, I don't know, it just became like my first love. Like it was like something that really helped me like to heal, like, you know, things I was going through. So
how long did it take you to get comfortable to start like letting other people hear?
oh, I'm still not comfortable.
Why?
I mean, music is just something that you always hold close, and you always gonna be like nervous to be critiqued because
you're sensitive about
it.
Yeah.
Cause like you get in the studio and it's like, you know what? I put that down in the studio and you loved it. You was just so hyped, and then you probably let your manager hear it and they be like, I do not like that.
Yeah.
And then you be like, damn. And then you be nervous to let anybody else hear it, but like you know that you like it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just where it comes down to when it comes to music is. It's really more so about what you like, because it really is hard. It's you being vulnerable so that somebody like, hey, I put my heart into this. I want you to hear it. What do you think? Not knowing what they're gonna say about what they think about it. So as an artist, I feel like it's just always I don't feel like you ever just get comfortable being letting somebody hear your music. Like unless you Kanye, I feel like he just don't care.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? You gonna hear this? I like it. It don't matter.
Right.
But
it's a crowd out there for everybody.
I'm still a little nervous when it comes to like letting people hear my music. I'm still a little
You got a
shy.
beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Confidence to get you far.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
just having confidence.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you hope people like take away from your music? Like, what do you hope people get out of your music?
I make a lot of songs about like uplifting, like getting through like mental battles, getting through going through stuff. So I think like when I make music, what I want people to understand is that like we all go through stuff. Life is hard for all of us, but just to never stop. Like my one thing I always try to give is like keep going no matter what. Like no matter how you feeling, no matter what you're going through, no matter who's supporting you, no matter who's not supporting you. Like you gotta do it for you, or you gotta do it for whatever reason you're doing it for. Your family, your mama, God, like whatever it is. Like just don't stop and don't care like nobody else thinks. And that's like my biggest message. Like when it comes to music, is to believe in yourself.
So you ain't on that talking about busting niggas' windows out of like
Nah.
just bad. You ain't making no.
No, you're not gonna hear none of
off
that.
the music. Okay.
I don't even curse in my music actually.
Really?
I love that. I love that.
I don't curse in
How
my
hard
music.
is it?
How hard is it? Oh, it's really hard. It's hard. I mean, yeah, cause like it's hard. Like you write music, like if some cuss words you like could fit perfectly right here. Like this could go really good right here. But when I think about why I go to the extent to make clean music for the young people that's growing up to know that you can do it this way. You don't have to do it that way. Like you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go the explicit or sexual route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't have to go the toxic route. And then I'm a firm believer, like, you know, how the Bible says the power is in the tongue, and the music industry is so dominant because it's just the tongue that's speaking.
Literally.
So when I write music, I want the people who's repeating my music to have, you know, the good intentions or the good energy come back to them. So really, with music for me, it's really intentional that I don't curse or don't talk about certain things, guns, violence, drugs, you know, sexual stuff. Is, you know, I want other people to know that you can do it a different way.
Yes, you don't have to go that route.
Yeah.
What influenced you to start doing that though? That's different. Like,
Like no lyrical cuss
like just
word?
no profanity. Like just actually being thoughtful, like to your listeners. Like you know.
I'm gonna say because I grew up Jehovah's Witness.
Oh.
And growing up, like I was always told, like I went through like a lot of like mental battles because I used to hear from my family all the time, like you can't do music, you can't do this because it was against our religion.
Yeah.
So I feel like the only way that I could get my family to love and support what I love and did was to make it clean, something that they would be able to listen to. So that's really like why I started the whole like not cursing, not talking about certain things because I always wanted that support and love from my family. I feel like I didn't have like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So that's
Do you see yourself evolving into like, or you gonna just
I don't know.
to your core?
I feel like now I'm kind of gonna stay to my core because I see the youth staring so far away from just great things, and I feel like this is like what kind of God has me doing because I mean you got kids that's just singing the most vulgar songs, and I don't judge anybody, but I do feel like they need to hear this too. Like this is
Yeah,
major.
what you putting, like you say, power in the tongue. Them kids don't even know what they speak on.
At all.
I don't even know what they saying.
At all. So I'm definitely gonna stick to my core. I feel like this is the path God got me on. I'm gonna stick with it.
Right.
Yeah. So what were like some of like, I'm not gonna say what started how you started to make music, but I want to ask like, what are some of your biggest influencers as far as like other artists or just other artists, like when it comes to making music?
My biggest inspiration is Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I mean, my music, it's like the same. Like, you know, he always made inspirational music. It was always about change. It was always about doing better. It was always about the people, you know, coming together for a common, you know, goal. And that's just what I've always aspired my music was to inspire, to uplift, to help create a change, like within self and within others. So Michael Jackson has just always been like.
And you don't hear that often nowadays.
Yeah.
Like people be like, "Oh, I want to make music." They never like go back, like you know.
Yeah, but it's him. Like I still got my I just still got my weed with the Michael Jackson experience. I be in the house just Michael Jackson out. Yeah. Yeah. No cap. Michael's different, so that's definitely my inspiration right there.
No, for real.
What's one of your favorite songs of yours? And can you give me the meaning behind it? Why it's your favorite song?
I'm gonna say my song. It's a song I have called "After the Storm," and it's like from like one of the first EPs I ever dropped. And the meaning behind "After the Storm" was going through like one of the darkest places and coming out of it. And like even the first line where I said like, "Where you been? You been ducked off for a minute." They don't know I've been depressed, but you know I'm in it. It's like it was a quick period of time like where I was going through so much stuff, and everybody was like, you know, where you at? Like what's going on? But like nobody knew I was depressed. Like I was pretending to be happy. I was pretending to be, and you know I was just like ducked off, and everybody had their own reasons for thinking I was ducked off. But like I was literally like at the lowest point of my life. And after the storm was like exactly what it was. It's like after you done been through the lowest point in your life, like it was like the sunshine after that. So after I mean that's just the song that I'm always gonna like revert back to. That like put me out of depression. Yeah.
That's deep. I'm gonna check that out.
Thanks.
And
I'll check out After the Storm. What EP is it on?
That's from. It's called Break the Curse. It's my first EP I dropped.
Okay.
Wow. And where did you get that meaning? Break the curse. Like what made you? do that?
Of course, like you know, I grew up religious, so I grew up Jehovah's Witness. But a lot of stuff like had happened like in my family like for generations before. Same with like a lot of our families, but there was like no motivation. Nobody had ever broken the barriers to do anything great, to start a business, to put like the whole family in position. It was always like a lot of alcoholism, violence. It was just a whole bunch of a lot of stuff. And for me, I feel like God had me like on this path to like change all of that, like to you know break the curse, like to you know break the curse that my family was put in to like open everybody's eyes to something new, something different, and put us in a different position. So that's pretty much where I came up with that idea.
Wow. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's beautiful. And just sitting here talking to you just kind of makes me like your music even more. Because
it's just your audience. I feel like, not real. It made me, hold on, let me get right. I can't say no wild shit today.
It's like your outlook on life is so like, you know, it's like positive.
Right, like, you know, that's crazy. You meet, it's very rare. Very rare.
Thank y'all.
So you mentioned being Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
How does that work? Because I don't know much about that religion. You know, how does it work? Like, you know, like just tell me about it.
Now that I'm older, I haven't been in it, but like when I was younger, the thing was, it's like, you know, of course we didn't celebrate like any holidays, like not one. Like we really weren't supposed to be like playing sports or like going to prom or stuff like that. Like it was like looked down upon as like you're kind of like considered like of the world. So like, you know, it's like much like, you know, if you weren't a part of this religion, you're considered like of the world. So like, you know, we weren't really supposed to have like worldly friends. Your friends were supposed to come like from inside, of course, to come like the organization.
Did y'all go to church though?
Yeah, like we got like a building. It's called a Kingdom Hall. They don't call it church.
Okay.
Kingdom Hall. Yeah. So it's a little different. You know, of course, like, you know, we do like the door to door. You know,
yeah, it's extreme. Like,
is it mandatory?
Is it mandatory? Yeah.
That's why I'm so intrigued because it's like I know Jehovah's Witnesses are like really extreme when it comes to like they religion.
Yeah, like to get baptized, you gotta like have like so many like hours, and like you gotta like go through like a series like studying and answer certain questions, right, to get baptized. You gotta put in so many hours. You gotta put in so many hours. So I mean, like it was kind of like strict, like you know, for a kid, it's not like just it wasn't like the easiest thing, you know. I don't look down on like any religion. I feel like what works for some people works for some people. I feel like some people need that structure, some people need that. For some people, it's more like a heavy burden. So like I grew up with like a lot of anxiety, a lot of like mental confusion, like what I couldn't do. It was just like a lot. I kind of always felt like I was doomed. Like if I was doing something, I felt like I was doomed. Like I was going to hell. I wanted to play sports. It was just like a lot. So it kind of just took me a long time to like get fully into music, like based off of that. You know.
Wow.
When did you kind of stop the Jehovah's Witness? Like, what age did you realize you didn't want to do that?
I was probably like in high school.
High school.
Yeah.
What influenced you to stop? Like, was it friends or?
I mean, I'm not gonna say like it was friends. I'm just gonna say like I didn't agree with like the stuff that like I was being told I couldn't do because like it's like you telling me I cannot be in sports, but you watching the game every Saturday. So it's like, you know, little stuff like that I was kind of like, okay, well, I'm just gonna kind of separate and because it was literally like too much. Like it was like it was just to the point like it could make you like go insane. Like so yeah.
So like you wasn't allowed to date and stuff like that.
No. We had to sneak and do that. That was a big problem. That was a big problem.
You got any stories? You got any stories?
You only date. I mean, like I didn't really hold a boyfriend like that. Come on, you couldn't. You can't really do nothing. Yeah, I got caught, but like you couldn't. Like I mean, you couldn't. You're not supposed to be. If you do start dating, you're supposed to be baptized, and the person you dating got to be baptized. It has to be fully chaperoned every time y'all go on a date until y'all get married.
I think I did.
Chaperone, like if we want to go on a date right now, it got to be somebody else that's baptized to sit right
there.
there.
And then you got to sit in the corner and watch us.
Every time until we get married, all the way up to the wedding day.
Oh, that's crazy.
Basically, you sinning if you don't, right?
Yeah, because you don't want to be falling to temptation, like accidentally like kissing or having sex before you get married.
He gonna see some freaky shit when he go. So forgive me.
It's a lot.
And I do notice that like you have tattoos. So how was that? Like, you know, because can Jehovah's Witness, can y'all do that? How is it?
You're not supposed to. I mean, I was sneaking. I was like any other teenager, like sneaking in tattoos since I was like ninth grade. Yeah, I mean, not now. Like the ones on my arm, like I probably just got these like 2-3 years ago. Now as an adult. But like the ones I was getting at first, they was all covered. I had got my spine done first. I had got my spine done, like the back of my ankles, like my side under here, like all of this. I had got like everything that was like covered underneath tattoo. Yeah. I didn't get no visible ones until I got outside.
So your parents never seen like those?
My mom we was at the beauty supply store. I guess I had like a little ponytail and she said at the top of my spine piece. And she was like, what is that?
It's G.
Yeah. I mean, it was done. I was a senior when she seen it, so she was kind of, I think she was kind of just fed up anyway with me because I was getting into a lot of trouble anyway. So it was just kind of like,
kick her ass out.
You gonna be gone, yeah.
You gonna do what you
want to do. She was really
upset.
upset. Like she was really.
Was you really getting in trouble, or it was?
No, I was getting in trouble.
You was like doing something.
Yeah, I know what trouble is, and that's what it was. I was getting in trouble. Like,
you doing it on purpose?
I mean, I wasn't doing it on purpose. My thing was like, I wasn't like really a fighter. Like I was getting picked on a lot, and I was on a dance team, so I couldn't fight. So I was taking like a whole bunch of like bullying for a long period of time. I couldn't fight because I was on a dance team. You want to stay on a dance team, you cannot fight. That's like the #1 rule. So like I was getting like, it was a whole bunch like coming at me. I was just taking it. You know, fight back. Everybody like, oh, you scared. I'm with the Nimitz. Like that's like a really like, that's a predominantly it's a fighting school. And then like I think like maybe like my 10th, 11th grade year, I just quit the dance team and I just like started fighting, like, cause I was so tired of being like, I was so what, like I mean, it's like I used to have somebody. This one girl used to just come into the classroom and just start. She would just be talking like the whole class was sitting there, and she'd be talking to me like loud.
Really?
Yeah. And I was on a dance team, so I really was trying my hardest to hold on. I had just quit. I just started fighting everybody. That was just really it for me.
Yeah, I'm getting my lick back.
Yeah, it's over with. Like, it's over with. Yeah.
Send us some tickets to your show, Shane.
Yeah.
Some nosebleeds though, not the ones.
What? Not the nosebleeds. Yeah, so that was it. I didn't really want to fight. Like, when I first started school, I came from like a Tascasita. So I wasn't that type of person. When I got to Alden, it was just a whole different ballgame.
You gotta fight over there.
You gotta fight over there. It's like you fight or you just gonna die. You gotta pick.
Or you gonna be depressed because you can't fight back.
Yeah, you're gonna be picked on, you're gonna be bullied, it's just gonna get worse. So
Well, you got any more piercings besides your nose?
yeah.
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 Okay, we gotta go too far now. What would you say your favorite, like, what's your favorite tattoo and like the meaning behind it? Like, what would be like your favorite one?
Damn, I got two favorite ones. I got an AK in between my chest.
AK.
That's one of my favorite ones because that's like when I first like finally started like fighting back. So that was like a representation, like me finally like standing up for myself, like me finally like finding a voice, like standing up for myself, like defending myself. So that's
Draco on that chest.
That's what that tattoo means for me. I don't know. It's really, and then me and my sister got like matching tattoos right here. So I love her to death. That's my only sister. So
yeah,
that's a meaningful one. And I got love yourself on the back of my ankles. That was powerful.
Let me see.
Is your sister, she a Jehovah's Witness?
Oh, it's small.
Huh?
Is your sister
I mean, we all grew up with Jehovah's Witness here. Nobody
still
would not.
is?
Yeah, I think
Bro, he making me laugh, bro. I can't, cause I got a whole side of my family who still is in.
Like in 2023, how could you still be one? Like it's just.
my dad is still
Hey,
on their face.
my
1 week he won, and next week he.
And yeah, like I said, growing up, they watch a football game.
It's
You know, my face, but like that shit fake as hell.
I think
That's like hypocritical.
Yeah, that's like one thing is like when I got older, I just thought like even when it comes to my family, be like they want me to go the other side, they want me to go back. And like I tell them is, it's a religion for everybody. If you thought that's what's for you, that's cool. Just respect me, not wanting to.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I'm not gonna disrespect what you if I just don't. You know, because it's a reason why you thought that's for you. Some people. This how you gotta put it. Some people on the earth are so wild and uncontrollable. They need a certain structure. You got some people who don't need to be watched. They can do right without needing to be watched. You got different type of people. So that might really be what you need. But don't tell me I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have it. So
What? They be saying you gonna die?
yeah, like it's like an everlasting life thing. Like only so many people gonna have everlasting life.
eternally.
Like, everybody don't go to heaven. Yeah.
Okay.
You're a parent, right?
I am.
So, what, like, do you raise your child up as a Jehovah's Witness?
I mean, I read the Bible to him. We pray. I talk to him about God. His journey with God, of course, is gonna be his own as to all of ours. But yeah, I just read the Bible to him. I pray.
How do your family feel about it? Do they have a part of your family that's still Jehovah's Witness?
They don't like make a problem. They might say little stuff like they want you to come back to that organization, or that this is the right organization. You need him to grow up as a good boy, especially with him being a man. He needs to be over. They might say stuff like that, but that's just them. Being a family, they know that they don't have control, over that aspect. So
Right.
it's not like a lot of push. Like you have to no.
Yeah.
It's more like they make suggestions. Like mom be like, "Don't date that boy." It's kind of like that. Like he needs to be. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
Kind of like advice that they would want to give.
Right. But they feel like it's helpful. But they feel like they're helping by giving it advice.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's useful.
Yeah, sometimes it is good advice. Like sometimes what they saying is true. You gotta take everything with a grain of salt.
Right.
I know that's
You gotta take everything with a grain of
and
salt.
don't take it personal.
No.
How do you balance? How do you balance and maintain your private? Because I didn't know you was Jehovah before. This is private information. So how do you balance that privacy while you in the public eye?
I just don't post on social media. I mean, that's really the only answer I even have.
No more. Shit.
Well,
with anything.
Know more. Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff people don't know about me, and I say we never knew that, or people know I had a son after I had him. Nobody even knew I was pregnant. But my biggest thing with keeping certain things away from the public eye that I don't want is I just don't post it on social media. I just don't talk about it. My friends know not to talk about it on my behalf, or you know what I'm saying. As long as you got a solid team and you set on what you know you don't want nobody to know about. Like, you should be good. Other than that, it's gonna come from like somebody who don't understand and they just run their mouth, you know. Outside of that, just keeping it off of social media.
Mm-hmm.
That's what anything really. Social media, the biggest snitch.
Yeah, they say what you love, keep it private.
No, you got to. You gotta keep it private because people are crazy.
How do you balance being a parent and being an artist?
For the most part, like, he not here today, but it's some podcasts I took him on. A lot of times I bring him with me. I mean, it's not easy to be a parent and to be an artist because you gotta, like, that's time. You gotta train the child. You gotta cook. You gotta clean. You gotta bathe the child. You gotta teach the child. You know, it's a lot. Like, it's a full-time job. And you gotta take time to go to the studio to get photo shoots done, get videos done, come on interviews, go to shows, it's a lot. Like, it's
and
really a lot.
And you gotta be that person that people want you to be.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, so I never like want to make it seem like it's just the easiest thing because it's really not. But I'm gonna say that I wouldn't be dedicated, I wouldn't be ambitious to doing anything that I'm doing now if I didn't have my son. Like, he pushes me to do everything.
Motivation.
Yeah. If I didn't have him, I would have probably still been depressed, just bumming it out. Like, I'm like, I don't care about none of it. But having a child is like, you look at them every day and be like, I can't give up. Like, I'm tired, but I can't give up. Like, yeah.
So do you have free time? And on that free time, what do you do since you're always so busy?
I mean, I got free time tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of town. I just saying, like, it's you don't get free time I don't get free time that often. So when I do get free time, like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
What
enjoying yourself.
I'm enjoying myself. Yeah. What you mean? Like,
my son?
Outside, I mean, like, for me, I do different stuff. Like, last night, I went to, like, a Mozart orchestra. I like horseback riding, four-wheeling. I like a whole bunch of stuff. Like, the club is going to be, like, my last resort. Like, I like bowling. I probably go bowling before I go to a club. Like, I might go to, like, a little party. But, like, when I'm outside of me, like, I want to do something that's, like, going to fulfill my fun for the day. Like, whatever it is, like, I want to really plan every hour and do something, like, fun for this whole day. Because it's not going to, for me, it don't last that long. I can't do the fun stuff tomorrow. I can with a kid. I love the kids, so that's cool. But the adult stuff, maybe like one day a week. I'm lucky 2 days. So yeah. You gotta savor those moments.
Maximize that time.
Yeah, maximize that time. She going all day.
So no sleep. What's that TikTok like? Buzz playing another. You know
Well, you changing the outfit.
I got a question. How you balance that with the music though? Like, you being a full-time mother all the time. You work. You work, and then like, how you balance with the music in that?
I mean,
just ask to that.
Yeah, it's just hard. Like I said, like, you could. A lot of times I bring him with me. Like, I'm recording the video. Most of the time he's on set with me. Studio, he's in the studio.
Even today, she was like, I might bring my son. I was like, bring him. It's cool.
Yeah. Like, a lot of times I do have to bring him, like, because I mean, you can't always find a babysitter. The child don't want to always be away from you. You know, like, that's my little best friend. Like, you know, he loves me, I love him. We want to be with each other. So, you know, when I can't bring him, I will. When I can't, I'll try to find a babysitter. If I can't find a babysitter, I gotta reschedule. Like, you know, that's the only options you got. Like, that's it. You gotta thug it out like that.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Being grown as hell, that's what we doing, adulting.
But it's beautiful though. Being a parent is really beautiful, for sure.
So, Ms. Riah Michelle, what's a peaceful day for you?
A peaceful, sleeping.
Sleep?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It was too easy,
sleeping, I'm watching TV. I love a good romantic series, whether it's Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, anything romance. I'm watching it. Like, lately I've been into Scandal just so I can watch Olivia and Fitz.
Yeah. Scandal, that's your favorite show right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's my I'm gonna say it's my favorite show right now. All times, no. But it is my favorite show right now. I love anything romance though. Like, that's a big thing for me.
You're sucking for love?
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not looking for hoochie daddies though.
I got some sniper with myself.
That's right. Be patient.
You too good for my partners.
You don't even know me like that.
Nah, I just your energy is just
Yeah.
I don't want you to be tainted.
Is she too good for you?
I'm not tainted.
Yeah.
Down here.
Thank you for being honest, J-Lo.
Yeah.
Keep it a book.
But yeah, I'm enjoying being single.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
That's the best thing right now in 2023, be single.
No,
that's the best thing.
How's it the best thing? I just want to know how
You having fun? You doing what you want to?
Be in a relationship.
I'm not having fun. Like, I'd rather be in a relationship, but while I'm single, I just talk to nobody. Like, 'cause if I do talk to somebody, it can only be one person. If they talking to somebody else, that's gonna be a problem. Like, 'cause I don't want to talk to somebody else. So until I feel like God sent me somebody who only want me, 'cause I know I only want them, I'd rather just don't want nobody.
How do you know that they only want you?
That's the point.
Y'all being big motherfuckers.
Nah, but feel like that's the point. That like you don't know like what somebody like want. But if I find out, that's the only way you know is if you find out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I can tell like when somebody lying.
What's some traits you look for in men?
Honesty.
What's some turn-ons like? What you like?
Like when your words match your actions. Compassion.
She went,
love.
Hey.
Cause I like her vibe.
Like gentlemen, like when you're a gentleman, not to just me. I see you being a gentleman to. I like when a guy's a gentleman to all women and all people around him. Like, you know, when a guy is calm, I like to see how he react in any type of situation. Like, he know how to still stand his ground as a man. I like when a man know how to tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? Without being rude. But, you know, he can tell me, and I listen, I'm like, okay. Like, it's just a lot of qualities that come with a great man. He knows how to provide. Like you say, he knows how to be a leader. He knows how to give love, compassion. He knows how to be honest. He knows how to be true. Like,
y'all boys hear that? Y'all boys better get it together.
not y'all boys.
Y'all boys.
Men.
We
only got time for the boys.
No, yeah.
For real.
Y'all men better get it together. That sound like me though. That sound like, you know.
J-Lo, I'm just happy he hasn't said the B word this episode yet.
Nah, I ain't. No.
I don't say that.
Yeah, I call Oprah that, but I ain't know. I don't know Oprah.
But you gotta be a gentleman to everybody. She just said that to everybody.
I always be a gentleman to you, and I'm always a gentleman to I guess. It might be like Megan Thee Stallion or somebody that deserved it. Like,
Dang, I'm Megan Thee Stallion.
Like, yeah.
don't get me started.
I am. I was with Megan the other night. I'm trying to figure out why she deserved it.
Cause she knows what she's doing right now.
Why you looking at me like that? He's looking at me like I really know what she's doing.
You was with her last time. We just gonna keep
like he put a blame on me now. Like you know.
You was in the truck. You probably was in the truck.
No.
Next subject.
Yeah. Next.
So where do you see yourself in like the next 5 years or the 10 years in the future?
I mean, I just don't know. And when I say I don't know, it's just my honest opinion because I know where I want to be. Like, I know that I want to be having sold out shows. I know that I want to be singing, you know, all across the world, helping people in other countries who don't have, you know, helping family, opening up businesses, opening up foundations for, you know, people who don't have. That's like what like my whole goal is. So that's like where I aspire to be. I don't know like where I actually am gonna be, but anyways, I do know because I'm gonna be there. But that's what I want. Like that's my end goal.
Like to be a humanitarian.
Yeah, like I just want to be like this beautiful singer about like the world changing.
You independent? You independent right now? Like you doing everything by yourself? You know,
I just started a couple months ago, but I'm still doing everything by myself.
Who you signed to? Who you signed?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah. Shame on them because she said she's still doing everything.
I don't want to talk about them. Like they did like a little bit for me. Then like it was like I said, I've been up until this point I done everything by myself. So I've only been signed to them for like maybe like 4 months. So
hey. You don't want the producers dancing in your videos and all that. Come sign to go get the money. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did like a little bit for me. I can say they just have not done nothing, but like right now, we just like, you know, we just not.
Seeing eye to eye.
Yeah, so.
What you think it's going to take to get the power over?
Oh, I just want to get out my contract.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to really.
Yeah, you just done. You swiping your hands with it, really. You just want to move on.
Yeah, I just want to.
Is it like the staff, or is it like they're not giving you the attention you need?
I didn't say they're not giving me no attention. It's like a situation had happened, and I don't feel like they went
personal.
Yeah, it's personal, and it's a lot, you know, behind the scenes that we can't just like really like discuss out in the open right now.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like the best thing is for me to like just get out of my contract. I mean, the contract can still stand for like the one piece of body of music that I've dropped with them. They can still apply the contract to that piece of music, but Moving forward, yeah. It's just
No
missed
more.
it. Yeah.
Free Riah, man.
Yeah, free Riah. I'm
Free
gonna actually start a
Riah.
campaign. I'm glad y'all just gave me the idea.
No.
For real.
Yeah.
Free rights.
But I still do everything. Like, so everything I am doing is like still with myself. Like, we still just getting everything done, like on our own, basically. So yeah.
What can we look forward from you?
I'm getting ready to drop some music videos from the album that I just dropped. So I'm on my EP. I'm sorry. So I'm getting ready to do some videos. So pretty much visuals.
Visuals,
Yeah.
like how you put a little thought into your videos.
I put a lot of thought. So what we coming with is like movies. I'm gonna say like we're going for more movies,
Okay.
like more videos with actual, like messages with
Right.
things.
Yeah.
What kind of videos that like?
Yeah,
Like, I
so-
don't want to just watch a video. I just watched. Waste 2 minutes, 3 minutes of my time.
Nah, yeah, we ain't trying to waste no time.
Right.
We're not trying to waste no time.
I like the videos with to be continued.
Yeah, it's gonna have,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be that.
Yeah, you got that kind of music. Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, we definitely.
You be the truth.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, she a parent. She good.
You gotta make some
Yeah.
in. I like to eat burgers. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. My mom wants to know if my son eats burgers and nuggets. Actually, he's eating burgers right now, but y'all, he's not eating burgers. He only get the burgers for the bread. Like,
You don't eat the meat?
no, girl, he just eats the bread. Like, he like burger, and he just wants the bread. Like,
It's sweet. That bread is sweet though on the burger.
you're from McDonald's.
Yeah, from McDonald's.
Oh, I love me a good burger. I be getting a quarter pounder though.
Oh, do
I'm
I
not
eat
sure.
McDonald's?
You eat McDonald's?
I sure do. Yeah,
I haven't eaten in years.
Man, I'm just saying, all the girls
But I
that
eat
had on the
nuggets.
show, they act like they don't, they steakhouse or they want what you.
I mean, I'm gonna go to a steakhouse, but I'm going to McDonald's.
I ain't saying you leave.
I
I'm
do
not
fast
saying you
food,
leave.
but I just don't
saying
take them on a
you leave.
fast food date. But I do fast food, but I haven't had McDonald's in a while. Like last time I ate it was probably like one time I went to Prospect probably like 4 years ago, and I had nuggets.
Nice.
But I don't.
That do not count. That's Prospect.
No, I had nuggets from the McDonald's next to
Oh,
Prospect.
girl, yeah. See, I'm gonna bust me down a quarter pounder. I mean, like at least like 2 times out the week.
So
I'm
you
getting a
feel
quarter
it?
pounder.
I like Jack in the Box though. I will tell you Jack in the Box.
Yes.
That's
It's Jack in the Box and Wendy's.
Wendy's cool, but
Wendy's-
Jack in the Box, you.
that 5 for 5 to be busted.
I'll eat Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box, that's.
That's just taking it. It's like they be having roaches.
What?
They be having roaches.
Okay, no, I'm not Jack in the Box.
No, but Jack in the Box
McDonald's
not
got
real
roaches
roaches.
too, bro.
Jack in the Box ain't upgraded their establishments like since
Nah,
ever. They refuse to upgrade.
Well, no more
Everybody
Jack in the
upgraded but Jack in the Box and Burger King.
They got Snoop Dogg now. They
Who got that?
Jack in the Box. They got Munchie Box, Snoop Dogg. I ain't campaigning.
I'm
for
surprised they're not going out of business.
Nah, they.
Well, they got people like.
You probably eat Arby's.
No, heck no.
I was about to say,
She
leave.
keeping Arby's in business.
Leave.
I don't eat Arby's. No, I don't eat Burger King.
Oh, you eat Burger King. Oh, you said Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. I don't eat.
Oh,
Burger
you eating
King.
them tacos.
Yeah, the tacos. That's what I'm
Tell
hungry.
you feeling the dude, and he take you first time y'all nigga, you say you hungry, he stop at McDonald's. You ain't fucking with him no?
I it depends on what time. Is it like 2 in the morning and nothing else open?
Nah. Nah.
Is it like a
Did
day?
I request McDonald's or did he
Nah,
request
he
McDonald's?
just like, you like, I'm hungry. He
Oh no, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, he requested. I mean, that's kind of absurd. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's like 2:00 p.m. A whole bunch of places is
Everything
open,
open.
and I didn't say let's go to McDonald's. You just gonna take me to McDonald's, not Whataburger? I think that's wild.
Yeah, that is wild.
I think that's insane.
Or Chick-fil-A.
Or that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to, like, why would you jump me to McDonald's like
I was
this?
just trying to see how
Because you love
love
McDonald's. You do 2 times. You
Twice.
He don't know that yet. He don't know that.
He might know it.
I would, you know what?
He gonna do it after
Let me answer it like this. If he was hungry, I wouldn't take him there for his first date. So I don't want him taking me there for my first. Now if we get comfortable enough and he don't like McDonald's and he take me there, we in a relationship, cool, I'm gonna be eating McDonald's. But for the first time you take me to eat, you gonna pull up to McDonald's, I am gonna have to ask you some questions.
Like, what's your first
Like, why did you take me here? What was your purpose? What's your intent? Like, how do you look at
She
me
gonna
based
get
on you
serious.
taking me here? Like, what's your mindset when you think about me for you to have to I need to know. Like,
It's gonna get serious real
I
quick.
feel like the thought count though, like him even trying to go get something to eat with you.
the thought do count. That's why I need to ask questions.
But why are you thinking
I
like
need to
that?
ask questions.
I mean, I'll take my female to McDonald's. I mean,
On the very
But
first
y'all
date.
been dating though. Y'all
like,
been
go have a
dating.
coffee. You know, she
On
go
the
drink
first,
coffee.
what about Starbucks?
I like Starbucks.
I don't even like coffee.
They ain't gonna have breakfast and they ain't gonna have coffee.
Starbucks has breakfast and coffee.
Exactly.
So who breakfast better?
Starbucks.
They got that double smoked bacon croissant sandwich.
And then the Impossible breakfast sandwich. I'll tell you.
Ooh, the egg yolk.
I ain't never heard nobody say
I ain't
about
know
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Oh, I do.
I do, yeah.
I do.
I hear people all the time like, let me go to McDonald's get breakfast.
I know.
No, they been slacking a little bit lately.
That's one thing I do eat. Breakfast McDonald's because there's one right by my job.
The McGriddle, I like the McGriddle.
Yeah, I sausage biscuit me out, 2 sausage biscuits and a vanilla coffee. I'm good.
That orange juice be busting when you have a hangover. Bro, I've been down that orange juice in like 2 minutes. That's good for me. With the McDonald's on the first day at 2:00 p.m. and there's other places, that is honestly just
too much.
Cancel the car wash on him, man. He
You
done-
what?
Cancel the car wash. He done for.
no. I mean, I don't know where he gonna go after this. Niggas, I don't know what's gonna happen to him.
He gonna have to bounce back and do a better second day.
Yeah. How you choose men? Like, or do they choose you?
Never let a man choose you.
Period. No, for real.
No, you gonna end up with a fan.
You should.
I like. I'm not saying I'm shooting my shot, but it's the difference between choosing a man and letting a man choose you. Like, and you're not gonna tell me that I'm yours and I'm just gonna go with the flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. I like more of a mutual. Like, I like to see a man who not too much on me, but not too much away from me. Like, you know, it's a perfect balance. Like, you're not too much up on me. Like, you're not feeding for me. Like, as if I'm just the best thing you ever had. You ain't never had a girl before.
But what if
like,
it is the best thing he ever had?
then I'm gonna have to leave him because that always ends
Yeah,
bad.
it always it does.
That
It
always
really
ends
does.
bad. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. They always act crazy. They don't want to kill you.
Or kill themselves and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
that's too much. I'm sorry.
Oh, I ain't know that niggas do that.
Niggas do that.
Niggas do that quick.
It happens.
Bitches do that too though.
They do, but we talk. Yeah, well, I'm only speaking for niggas right now because I don't date the
I'm
niggas.
not telling you, bro.
But that area, everybody does it. But if anybody wants you too much in the beginning, I feel like it's just a red flag.
It is a red flag.
Men and women, like you just gotta go. It's time to go.
Yeah.
When you try to leave, it's gonna be a problem.
Because this person ain't never experienced nobody like you. That's like always when
That's
people say,
possessive.
yeah, when people say, don't ever be a man's first bad B, like,
Yeah.
don't. Because he ain't gonna know how to let you go.
He's not.
Damn, so how he ever gonna get one?
That's really not my problem. He got to do like trial run somewhere else.
Damn, man. Y'all do the niggas
Not my
better.
I
problem.
mean, I don't do them like nothing. I don't talk to them down. What Kodak would say? I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me.
So,
Don't you talk to
what you
me.
doing? You dating? Like,
I don't
what
do
you
nothing.
doing?
No, I don't do none of that.
You ain't doing nothing.
No. I do my music. I go to work, take care of my kid, and repeat that cycle every day.
Sounds peaceful to me.
It is very.
Yeah.
Pay my own bills, so then nobody's like, "Oh, pay your bills." No, thank you. I'm good.
It's giving roles.
Like, men be like, oh, you want to be so independent, you don't need a man. I do need a man, my man. I don't need no man who not my man help me pay no bills.
And
When
that's-
I get a man, when we decide on how the bills gonna be paid, great. But until I get a man, I don't need no man thinking he need to come in and pay my. No, I'm good. I'm doing it myself until I get a man and we there. Other than that, I'm good. I'm great. My bills are paid on the first of every month. Auto pay. We're good. We're
No,
good.
for real.
We're good. Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. That's like another thing that people always say. I hate women that say, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. It's not that you don't need a man. It's just, like you say, I want my man.
Yeah.
Like,
my man.
I'd rather focus on me and continue to elevate in my mindset and where I am. And then when my man come, we
We'll
can
figure it
come.
out. Gotta match the bank accounts.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm kind of reset the room. What you like more, recording or writing?
Recording. Writing is such a strenuous process, y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta get the first verse done. Then once you get the chorus, you're good because you can repeat that. But then you gotta get the second verse. Then you gotta decide if you want the third verse. If you don't really understand, that's a whole bunch of rhyming you gotta come up with and a whole bunch of switching up. The writing is just like a really strenuous process, and you go through like wanting to change so many lyrics. By the time I record, that means my lyrics have already been written.
I should have said it the other way.
Now, like, because for me, recording is my finishing process. That means I've written the whole song. I know what I want to do. I don't record until my song is finished being written.
Right.
I don't have to waste time in the studio. So recording for me is the best process. Like, this is like, okay, I finished the song. It's complete. It is well. Let's make it to master.
So you write your own music.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever written for others, like other artists? No.
No, I haven't.
Have other artists ever wrote for you?
When I first started doing music, my I really hate to have to say this. When I first started doing music, my ex-husband was my producer, and he did my this just stop. He used to write my music because like he really wanted to, and then I kind of told him like, I really just like don't nobody write my music. So all the music I put out was just like music that like I wrote, but that's like the only person that like had wrote for me before because he wanted to. So that was pretty much it.
I wouldn't be J-Lo if I didn't cook. I'm a chef.
Oh my God.
He about to get into
yeah.
Who used to write for you?
My ex-producer, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said your ex-husband. I thought you said your ex-husband. Okay. We good. I thought you said your ex-husband. How about say, okay. We good.
She did say ex-husband. Shit. I'm
so great. I'm done. No, we're gonna keep this rolling.
I just didn't want to go like,
He said, I couldn't see how long he wasn't gonna figure it out. Like,
he ain't telling me nothing.
We all looking around like, is he gonna catch you?
Damn, I don't know.
That was hilarious. He put up the 2. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he was funny because I was like, he really, yeah.
You got me. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
More that time while you chill on the podcast.
I just want to go ahead. We can close it out with what is some advice that you can give to like an aspiring artist?
The best advice I can give is to be yourself, believe in yourself. Don't worry about like what other people. Don't worry about if anybody is supporting you. Don't worry about who's supporting you. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about what's hot right now that you feel like you have to be doing that. Do what you know that you are meant to do. Be yourself. Be original. Keep going no matter what. I don't care how long it takes. Just keep going and believe in yourself. That's it. That's all.
You heard it right there. Miss Riah Michelle.
Yeah, words from Riah. Keep it a buck.
Yes, sir. I'm Big J-Lo, the co-host.
I'm Angel, your moderator.
And I am Riah Michelle. Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Thank y'all.
Bye.